Look familiar? This illustration is based on the famous painting American Gothic. The comic ERU is African Gothic, and it's just been shortlisted for the Nomo for the second time. ERU was created by two brothers, Tobe and Ezeogu, and published by the Comic Republic in Lagos, where we talked to them in 2018.
ERU is like the entity of fear inhabiting the body of a Lagos Unilag lecturer. Basically, he is your worst nightmares made personified, like in the physical flesh. He's fear in the physical form. If fear had a physical form, it would be ERU. He can become anyone, anything. He has 1,000 forms and 1,000 names. He's literally anything that you're scared of at any point in time. If you're scared of cockroaches, ERU can be cockroaches. If you're scared of, bats, ERU can be bats. He can become your worst nightmare. And it's kind of interesting that a character like that is forced to use that power to do some sort of good. Which is where the conflict lies, because it's sort of like a negative source of energy that he's trying to twist into something that can be good. That's the conflict there, and him struggling with his immortality, having lived thousands and millennia of years and seeing what the human race is really like. Should I help them? Should I not help them? That conflict is usually there in the story.
Okay.
ERU. This is an ad I'm doing for ERU, a promotional ad I'm doing for ERU. The current one that's coming out, it's going to be a motion comic, and also are releasing the comic.
What was on you now?
So ERU is now a motion comic. Tell me a little bit
we're
about
going
that.
to try and we're going to release a motion comic by, I don't know if the time would be correct, but probably tomorrow, Wednesday. I think Wednesday 31st of October. Yeah. So it should be tomorrow on Halloween. Motion comic of ERU, which should be ERU 6. Let me try and pull up something from Black Moon.
Wow, is that ERU?
Yeah. This is Black Moon actually. This is Black Moon. The Legend of the Masquerades, and it's an interesting story about masquerades. And one thing I'm kind of trying to go with the traditional manga look, but I've not settled on it yet. I might switch back to color. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a black and white manga, but I might switch back to color. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. But I'm hoping that I'll decide soon enough. This is Black Moon.
The character Amadioha is based on the Ibu storm god. The title Ajay means witch in Yoruba. Iberu is a Yoruba word meaning fear, but ERU is not a Yoruba character. Gita Martin explains.
So, basically we have a lot of meetings from various regions and, beliefs around the world. And that's because ERU is generally about fear. We tap into a lot of other traditions in Africa, and then, we tap into traditions around the world to come together to make this really interesting, enlightening book.
Fear. Yeah, what we're trying to do is, depict fear in a way that how we understand it and how we don't understand it. Okay, so we're trying to give people a different experience to what fear is. Yeah, trying to show people how it influences our lives, even in ways we're not aware of, ways that go beyond phobias. So, for example, in this issue we're working on, we're showing how fear has driven leaders in the past to act. And it's not the fear of, the fear of loss, but then you also have the fear of death and the fear of the loss of power. Yeah? And all this is driven by one person, which is a being that harbors fear, the living embodiment of it inside him. So that's what we're trying to do, how he has illustrated certain events, like how you have Vlad the Impaler. And then we say he's responsible for that. Yeah. So he's always been in the corner orchestrating things like a puppeteer and all that. So that's
he's a little bit like it in Stephen King. He can be any fear you like.
Yes, exactly.
Only it's,
so we don't want to limit it to the conventional understanding of a superhero where he has to either be good or evil. We want to try and do something that's perfectly balanced.
We'll be talking to Comic Republic again soon.